Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna check out how we can create bookmarks in Power BI and how we can use them to tell the story of our data. Now let's get right into it. So first things first. First let's check out what kind of data we have, which kind of data model we have to work with the bookmarks. Now check this out. So guys, what we got here is a dashboard with this report side here. You see a couple of visuals like this chart here over there, this bar chart. Then we have here this pie chart, line chart. Here is a map for a measure, and two slices. So kind of a normal report page. If you check out here, the data model is kind of like this. It's a CSV files, and they're just connected. Now, the thing is, what I want to do is, I want to check out all the data for my, let's say, USA and for my female customers. What about the total sections here over there? And on the other hand, for example, male, and let's pick like this one, Mexico. Okay. Now, of course, we could go here to the slices and now filter down data as we all know with Power BI. But I want to kind of create kind of a bookmark, and I want to have kind of a button over there where I can work with my filtered data set, and I don't always want to use this kind of visuals over there to get my filtered results. So now that we saw what kind of data we have, we're gonna see how we can create the bookmarks, how easy it is to edit the bookmarks, and how to switch between the different bookmarks. So in order to create the bookmarks, first of all, I'm gonna go here, you check it out. I'm gonna filter, I'm gonna check out my female customers here and then go to USA. Now I got it filtered. Then I click on bookmarks over here and I add my bookmark. So after filtering, I go to this ellipsis. I just rename this stuff here. For example, let's pick female underline USA. So this is my first bookmark for this set of data. Now, after having done this, I'm going to remove the filtering here. So I go back to my base situation. Now, I pick male customers, and for example, I pick Canada. Now, after filtering, I go here, I add the second bookmark. So pretty simple. Go here, straightforward, rename it, and then you go like male underline Canada, and you press enter. See, now you got the two bookmarks, and now check it out. You can just switch here between the two filtered data sets as you like. That's really cool. Now, what I would do, I would just remove all the filtering. It's my suggestion. So you got all the stuff again. So here. And then you go to add, and you just take the whole situation. So you rename it, and then you say base, because that's the whole data. Now you can check out the bookmarks, but you also can get back to the original state with this third bookmark. And with that, you can easily switch between different filtered sets of your data sets as long as you like. Working with this bookmarks list is quite nice, but there are better ways. So I'm going to show you now how you can work with text boxes and forms in order to call up your bookmarks. So we just checked out how we can switch between the bookmarks over here. Now what I want to do now is, guys, I want to close this pane here, and I want the button just to get on these two bookmarks. Now the thing is, I go to insert, and then I pick text box, which is pretty straightforward. Like it's from PowerPoint. And then, for example, pick the first text box over here, and I'm going to name, let's say, female underline USA. And then I'm gonna mark this one, give it a kind of a formatting here, like a 20, put it in the middle, and this text box over here, put here. Now the thing is, this text box is just for the description, not quite enough. You need a second option, insert, and then you pick shapes. You pick kind of a rectangle here, this blue one, and this blue rectangle, you know, you just adjust the size and you adjust the position. Now you got it over this text box. Now of course you don't see it. What you're gonna do is you wanna check out this form, then you go here, format shape over there, and what you're gonna do is you disable the fill property, and then you go to background. So you pick background, and what you wanna do is you wanna increase the transparency for around 60–70% like this, because then you can see the text box, but the form is still here in foreground. And then after doing this, you just go here and you pick action. So you pick an action for this form. This is all about bookmarks, and as we call it Female USA, you just pick the appropriate bookmark like this one, Female USA. Like maybe you know this from PowerPoint. So what you're gonna do is now you're gonna check it out. You press Control and you press the left mouse button, and then you get exactly this bookmark. So it's quite nice. Now I'm gonna remove the filtering again, and I'm gonna pick up the second bookmark. Once again, insert. You start with your text box. You adjust the size, the height. So I'm gonna call it Male _ USA. And as we saw in the first text box, I'm gonna pick the font size 20. I'm gonna align it to the center, and then just pick it here and adjust it a little bit. With my other wishes, it's quite nice here, like this one, for example. See? Now this is my text box. The second thing is I go to Insert Shapes and pick this rectangle over here. I adjust it over there, and then you can always do this here. It's pretty nice, straightforward here. And what you want to do is, you go here, and then you pick out the rectangle over here. Oh, sorry about this. And now you go. Oh, sorry. You go here and pick the rectangle. And what you want to do is, take it, and I do want to do it once again, guys. Insert Shapes, pick the rectangle, and go here and remove this one, no problem at all. And then you just adjust it here from the position and from the size as you like this one, for example. And once again, just disable the filling and go to background, activate it, and decrease the transparency for around 67%. And after this, you pick action. And with action, you pick bookmark. And bookmark means, in this case, it's male. Also male Canada, of course. So male Canada is this one. And what you want to do is, you can go here, and of course you can pick the view. I go to selection and pick my text box. And what I want to do is, after picking the text box, we want to rename it. So let's say we'll call it Male Canada. So now you get the combination of the text box and of this rectangle in the foreground, and then you go Control left, now you can switch. See, like this. It's pretty straightforward. If you want to go back, you could still go here to bookmarks, and then you go to base. And like this, with this text box and this form, you can easily create this kind of buttons, to switch to your desired dataset. But wait, guys, there's even more. If you want to, you can create a kind of a PowerPoint slide view to show the history of your data, and you can see the progression of your different data stages. Now check this out. Now one last thing, guys, pretty cool. You don't only have to work with filtered datasets. As I showed in the previous video section, I go to selection over here, and what you want to do is, you see all these charts over here. Now what you can do, you can tell the story of your data. So for example, see this pie chart over here. I'm gonna hide it, just hide it from the page, like this one, this line chart, I hide it. Now, I only got this chart over here, see this bar chart. Now,
what you want to do is, after hiding the two different charts, the other charts, you want to go to bookmarks. You want to add, and you call it. Let's call it phase 1, just the first chart. So this is the bookmark. Then I go back to selection, and I got my different charts like this one. Now I have the second chart. Now I add a different bookmark, and I go here, and now I rename it phase 2. Pretty nice. So you got 2 charts over here. Now you want to go and you want to unhide the third chart over here. You add the third bookmark, and let's call it phase 3. And as you may already think about this, now what you're gonna do is you can start with the base set, and then you can just click and tell the story of your data. It's just the progression or the development like this. You can use these bookmarks also for hiding or unhiding kind of objects on your page, which is pretty straightforward and nice, because then you can tell the story of your data. And of course, you can also pick another report page, for example. Let's say we just pick Canadian state provinces over here, or let's say Mexican state provinces, and I add it, and I will name it, and then I want to call it, Mex underline state province. Pretty nice. So what you want to do is you also want to work with bookmarks on different pages or reports, no problem. Now one last thing, when you created your bookmarks, there's this view button over here. See, click on view, and then on the bottom side you can, what you can do now is, in the same order as you see here in the bookmarks, you can switch between your bookmarks like this, female, male, the base situation. Now check it out. You can tell the story of your data just by clicking here on the bottom page here, on the bottom side, and then you can just unhide all these objects. And of course you can also go here and switch to a different report page, which is quite nice. I hope you guys can use this for your convenience.
I hope you guys got some insights on how to work with bookmarks and how to use them to tell the story of your data. If you got some comments, please feel free to comment down below. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more kind of these videos. Leave a like there, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.